So we're gonna sit here probably for the majority of the day, and hopefully the bear that we seen the other day will come back out, or at least a different bear. I have flowing water behind me. I got oak brush and berries, acorns everywhere in front of me. So either that one bear's gonna come back or a different bear's gonna come in. My farthest shooting lane is like 65 yards. That's it. So either way, we're gonna sit here. Keep our eyes peeled. Keep our ears peeled. And I'll get back to you guys if I say something. So whatever's in front of us is still in these trees somewhere. I can still hear it. Breaking twigs and crunching on stuff. By the sound of it, it's crunching on stuff. I don't know. I can't see it. I can only hear a bunch of twigs and branches breaking. So, I don't know. But, off topic from that, it is only September. What is it? September 7th. And, it's never this cold in September here, especially up here where I'm at. It is never this cold. I had to put my heavy jacket on. I checked the weather. It's partly cloudy, which is right. Not supposed to do anything today. It's not supposed to rain or anything, but the weather showed that it was 32 degrees. I don't know if I believe it or not, but all I know is I'm cold. I have thin layers on. That's it, just very thin layers. For some reason, it's archery season. And normally up here, archery season, it's pretty freaking hot. Not this year, though. I'm almost freezing my ass off. It's chilly, dude. And that's the thing is, I haven't hunted bears enough to really know whether or not if these colder temperatures will get them moving more instead of the hot, the heat. But I don't know. We seen bears the other day in the middle of the damn day, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I don't know. Either way, it's now 7:20. I don't know if, actually, if whatever's in the trees is still in front of us or not. For the simple reason, there was a side-by-side that drove by, and it was going up the hill behind us, and I could just hear it. High RPMs. Yeah. It sounded like it was just in there revving it and revving it and revving it and revving it. And I don't know if it's a rifle hunter or muzzleloader hunter, but either way, he's a giant fucking pumpkin. So, not a fan of him already. I don't mind rifle hunting. I don't mind rifle season. But one thing that sucks about here in Colorado is the fact that they let rifle hunters hunt with archery hunters. And for certain things, bear, all 3 seasons when muzzleloader opens. So, it's stupid. It's the dumbest thing ever, is having rifle hunters in your lab with archery hunting. Especially since 90% of rifle hunters do not have respect for archery hunters. They do not respect 90% of archery hunters at all. They will, I don't know how many times I've had rifle hunters blow my hunts, blow stocks, or just completely spook off my animal because they felt like it. You know? If you rifle hunt, that's all fine and dandy, you know? But if you rifle hunt here, where I'm at, and where I normally hunt, then I hate you. There's a special place in hell for people like that. I'm gonna continue to sit here and wait and wait and wait. Hopefully, a freaking bear pops out. Because I ranged everything. I misjudged. My farthest shooting lane is 52 yards. Everything else is between 45 and 33. So, if one does come out, we'll be well within bow range. Well, pretty sure that side by side just shot a bear. There was a shot and then a second shot right after. So, I'm almost positive that side by side, or unless somebody else is up there, got a bear. Because, I mean, turkey's in season, but that wasn't a shotgun. It was definitely a rifle. So, I don't know what to do now. Third shot. So, either one, that guy sucks at shooting, or three, it's a big ass bear. But I'm going to make myself feel better and just say that he absolutely sucks at shooting. So, I honestly kind of want to go up there and investigate, but since there's 3 shots around, the odds are of a bear coming out in front of us now are pretty slim, because wherever that guy's at, it's not far. Not at all. He's not up and over the mountain behind us. He's this side, so he's on the same side of us. And I'm almost positive it's most likely that side by side because I haven't seen nor heard any other vehicles go up that road at all. But it definitely puts a damper on our hunt. Like I said, whole reason why I absolutely freaking hate the fact that they put archery deer and a rifle together. This is the dumbest thing in the world. Archery should have its own season by itself, no other firearms, not muzzleloader, not rifle interfering. Rifle should have its own season, obviously, where muzzleloader doesn't interfere, archery doesn't interfere, and so forth. Muzzleloader, no rifle, no archery, so forth. Good thing is, like, I mean, if it's rifle hunting and they're using a crossbow, or archery season, and archery bear season and they're using a crossbow, that's still a rifle tag. Here in Colorado, a crossbow is not considered archery, because it's not. I will argue with that all goddamn day long. If you think using a crossbow is archery hunting, you are far from wrong. You have a trigger, you have a stock. You don't sit there and you hold the string. You pull the string back and it clips in, and then you release that string through a trigger. That's not a bow. Just because it has bow in the name does not make it a bow. It does not make it archery hunting. But that's still a rifle tag here in Colorado. If you use a crossbow, you have a rifle tag. But regardless, everything should have its own fucking season where nothing else interferes at all. Because I guarantee you, if we were up there and we were on that bear and that rifle hunter came along, never seen us, he still would have shot at that bear. He wouldn't have looked around to see if I was around or anything like that. I guarantee you, he still would have shot. And that is why I absolutely hate rifle hunters. Like I said, if you're an ethical rifle hunter, great, superb, I respect you. But 99% of the people that hunt up here that interfere with rifle or archery season, so they don't care. I remember 3 years ago, a couple years ago, I had an archery elk tag, and I had my decoy set up, and muzzleloader elk had also opened during archery season, and some guy started walking down the hill because I was sitting there bugling and everything like that. And that's how you know you're good at bugling. If you can call on both elk and people, you're great. But I was sitting there bugling, cow calls, all that, getting responses from actual bulls, not people. And this muzzleloader hunter comes walking down the ridge, sees my decoy, raises his muzzleloader, and attempts to shoot at it before I stood up. I had to physically stand up and yell at the guy. Tell him, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, I seen a cow. Dude, one, you didn't even fully identify if it was a cow. You're muzzleloader hunting, you know your tag interlaps with archery hunting. That cow is facing one way. It has no goddamn legs. So how do you think that's an actual fucking cow? You know? Rival hunters and muzzleloader hunters that are respectable and respect archery hunters, you're great. You're amazing, you know? Especially like if you see an archery hunter and you just go about your fucking way and go to a whole different area and stay away from that archery hunter, even better, you know? But if you see an archery hunter, and whether you're rifle bear hunting, muzzleloader deer, muzzleloader elk, whatever, muzzleloader bear, and you see an archery hunter putting a stock on that animal that you also have a tag for, and you just start fucking blasting, or, oh, well, I'm going to go over here just in case, he blows it, or it runs off, whatever, I can get it. Yeah, there's a special fucking place in hell for you guys. And the bad thing is I don't know how many times I've had to talk to a game warden about basically unethical, unsafe hunters, and give them the exact description of the guy, tell them where the guy's at, give them license plate numbers, whatever, and nothing happens. I get that, oh, well, you're on public land. Okay, yeah, I get that, but public land, there's still rules and regulations, obviously, If you're going to be a hunter, don't be a fucking douchebag. And I'm not getting on this because of that guy shooting up there. And I'm assuming he got that bear now. Or that bear ran off, like I said. But I'm going to make myself feel better and just say that he sucks at shooting. So, I'm not getting on this about that guy. That I know he's seen my car parked down there, but he doesn't know where I'm at. But I'm assuming he did. Because, you can see my blind from the road. Because that bear the other day was right off the road here. So, I know for a fact he could see my blind. You can't see in my blind, but you could see my blind. So, he probably knew I was down here, more than likely, since my car is just parked like 400 yards that way. Maybe even 300, I don't know. Either way. He went about his business and went and shot something, that's respectable. Now, if he would have parked exactly where I parked and came walking into these trees, knowing my blind's right here, yeah, that'd be a different story. But honestly, I think I'm just going to pack up and move somewhere else, because like I said, with those 3 gunshots literally right behind me, I don't know how well the camera picked up that last shot, but they're close. They're real close. So, the odds are of a bear coming out in front of us are pretty slim. Everything within the area is most likely spooked by now. So, and if that dude did get a bear, congrats, Congrats on him. But it should have been your own fucking season. Not during archery season. The dumbest thing ever. Let's just put rifle hunters and muzzleloader hunters together with archery hunters. What could go wrong? Rifle, you have to be a giant pumpkin. Archery, they get to wear camo. Most rifle hunters don't pay attention to their surroundings. Smart thinking. Smart thinking. But, yep. We're, I don't know what time it is, honestly. It is 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Which is about that time that me and my brother seen that bear the other day. And if that guy shot the bear that we seen the other day, then it's most likely, very possibly, the same bear that I seen opening day. Because, it was a big-ass bear. And Wednesday, we seen a big-ass bear. Could be 2 different bears, but which is still very, very possible. But saying that was right there, it's most likely that this bear went back up and across the road, because everything behind these pine trees here is just flat open. There's nowhere for the bear to hide anywhere. There's a few bushes of oak brush here and there, but not a whole lot, you know. So we're gonna move on up, I guess. I don't know. We might bounce up that rough ass road just to go see, just go look. Fuck, maybe even offer the guy a hand, you know. But regardless, he's definitely bear hunting. Because that is the only rifle tag in season right now. Is rifle bear. For up here. It possibly could be muzzleloader deer hunting, elk hunting, but no. Saying I heard shot back to back. No. So we might go bounce up that mountain. See if we can't spot the guy. Maybe lend a hand. I don't know. It depends on how I feel when I get up there. So we will most likely let's see. Check something. Yeah, I don't know. I'll let you guys know though. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys in a bit. So I decided that I'm gonna bounce my way all the way up this damn road and go find this rifle hunter. And matter of fact, I see the guy. He's at exactly where opening day where we were when I spotted that one bear. That's exactly where he's at right now. But I don't know what he's doing. So we're gonna get up here and we're gonna walk over to him. And go to, you know, I don't know if it's just one guy or if it's two guys, but if it's one guy, we might, you know, lend a hand. So, but yeah, we're almost to the top now, so talk to you guys in a bit. Well guys, I'm bloody, but not from my bear. I did end up going up top and finding the guy that shot this morning. He wasn't alone like I thought he was. He had his father-in-law and I think he said his 5 or 6-year-old son, which I ended up talking to them first. And then I went down the ridge to where the guy was at, met up with him, asked him if he needed help carrying it out or anything like that, packing it out. But he said he thinks he can get it out by himself. Not a whole, not a real big bear, but it's not a small bear at that. It's probably maybe a 3 to 4-year-old sow. She hasn't even had cubs yet, so perfectly legal bear, beautiful bear at that. I only took one picture of her. I didn't get a picture of her face, mainly because the guy shot her face on accident. He thought he shot farther back, but I guess he underestimated the yardage or something like that. I don't know. Can't remember what he was saying, but or what he said. But so yeah, her face was a little messed up. Hopefully a taxidermist can fix that for him because he wants a rug. It's his first bear. He got excited, everything like that, which is completely understandable. Like I said, I haven't even killed a bear yet, so I guess he had seen it yesterday and missed or something. I don't know, but either way, we offered our help. Big beautiful bear. I congratulated the guy. I was excited for the guy. It's not even my bear, but I'll try to upload a picture of his bear. But now I'm going to head on down and check around lower, see if I can't find that chocolate bear from last night. So I'll see you guys then. So I decided, I ran into my mom, my stepdad, and my little brother just now. Spoke to them for a few minutes. They were actually heading to me because I sent a picture to my mom of my hands when I was with that guy with the bear, and she thought I shot the bear. I'm like, no, I would have called you if I shot the bear. I wouldn't have just sent you a picture of my hands, you know. I probably would have sent you my bear or my arrow. I wouldn't have sent you a picture of my hands. But at least they came to, you know, check up, you know. But they're heading back down the mountain. They were here all weekend. And I think that's what I'm going to do too, is just head on down the mountain. One of our hunting buddies, his daughter has a bear tag also, and they're actually heading down low to where I wanted to go. But I'll probably just let them hunt that. And I'll most likely just head back down also with my parents and little brother, go home, and then come back this evening. And either go down low to where we seen the bear last night, because that chocolate bear was heading to public last night, but she was just still on private, you know. Or we might come all the way back up here and poke around, because I know, you know, that bear he killed, it is not the same bear that I seen Tuesday nor Wednesday. Those, you know, the bears I seen Tuesday and Wednesday were definitely boars and not sows. You know, I got a good look at those bears. They were solid black, and the one he killed has some brown on it. So we'll probably, one of the two, either go down low or come back up high. But I'll see you guys this evening. Alrighty guys, it's now 5 o'clock and we're actually back up top to where that guy killed that bear earlier. It's illegal here in Colorado to sit over bait. You can't even bait in Colorado, but it's perfectly legal to sit over a gut pile. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Is we're not actually going to walk down to where his bear was, but we're going to sit up top on this power line and exactly where he had shot from and where we spotted the bear opening day. But we're going to sit up there in glass and see what we can't see. So I'm going to get everything ready and we're going to make our way on over there. See you guys in a bit. Alrighty, so we've got everything packed and ready to go. Which, not bringing everything, just, you know, the pack, the pistol and the bow, man, that's all we need. I'm gonna sit over here on this other power pole and glass. It's actually one of the best spots to glass up here. This old power pole. So hopefully we get over here and spot another bear. I was talking to that guy's father-in-law earlier, and while I was down there with him at the bear, they drove around all the way back down to the main road to see if it would be easier to just come out that way or whatever. But I guess they had spotted another bear on their way down, or once they got to the bottom, that ran up this way. But I never seen it, but also wasn't looking, you know. I was hoping that guy was his bear. And also, when I left that guy, got all the way back to the car and had to turn around because I had lost my keys. So I had to come all the way back over here and walk down in the oak brush to play hide and go seek with my keys. Luckily, I found them. But either way, never seen that other bear that guy's father-in-law said he's seen. So hopefully we'll be able to find another bear this evening, and hopefully it's not all the way back down there at the bottom where me and my brother seen that one the other day, because that's kind of some bullshit, man. We got all the way up here just to glass down there and see a bear, you know. Hopefully that's not the case. If it is, I probably won't really mind, but you know, I'm alone, so it's not like I can have somebody stay up here and I go down there while they keep eyes on it. You know, it's shot in the dark having to go all the way back down this hill. So either way, we're almost to the power pole now. About another 200 yards, if that, not even 200 yards. So
get over there, get everything off my back, and sit in glass and wait for the next, let's see, what time is it? It is 5:36, so we got exactly 2 hours left. Hopefully we can get it done in those 2 hours, man. If not, no big deal. This is only the 5th or 6th day. Alrighty, so we've got everything packed and ready to go. Which, not bringing everything, just, no. The pack, the pistol, and the bow, man. That's all we need. I'm gonna sit over here on this other power pole and glass. It's actually one of the best spots to glass up here. This old power pole. So hopefully we get over here and spot another bear. I was talking to that guy's father-in-law earlier, and while I was down there with him at the bear, they drove around all the way back down the main road to see if it would be easier to just come out that way or whatever, but I guess they had spotted another bear on their way down, or once they got to the bottom, that ran up this way. But I never seen it, but also wasn't looking, you know. I was hoping that guy was his bear. And also, when I left that guy, got all the way back to the car and had to turn around because I had lost my keys. So I had to come all the way back over here and walk down in the oak brush to play hide and go seek with my keys. Luckily, I found them. But either way, never seen that other bear that guy's father-in-law said he's seen. So hopefully we'll be able to find another bear this evening, and hopefully it's not all the way back down there at the bottom where me and my brother seen that one the other day, because that's kind of some bullshit, man. We got all the way up here just to glass down there and see a bear, you know. Hopefully that's not the case. If it is, I probably won't really mind, but you know, I'm alone, so it's not like I can have somebody stay up here and I go down there while they keep eyes on it. You know, it's shot in the dark having to go all the way back down this hill. So either way, we're almost to the power pole now. About another 200 yards, if that, not even 200 yards. So get over there, get everything off my back, and sit in glass and wait for the next, let's see, what time is it? It is 5:36, so we got exactly 2 hours left. Hopefully we can get it done in those 2 hours, man. If not, no big deal. This is only the 5th or 6th day. So that guy's bear is where those 3 pine trees are, 1, 2, and 3. She's directly down there in this valley. As a matter of fact, she's like right there somewhere, towards right there at the bottom, pretty much. Bad thing is, from where we're at, right here, we can't see the gut pile, but we'll be able to see if anything comes from over there, that way, and so forth. So with the binos put up on the tripod, and just sit here and kind of glass that, all of that, see what we see. And I don't know if I'm gonna leave here right at sunset, or if I'm gonna go back all the way down to the bottom where we seen that chocolate bear last night. I'm not sure yet, but either way, we're going to sit here for a while and just glass. So, it's only, I said it's 5:50 now. With that sun still being out, I put my hoodie on just in case we do have to make a stock. I don't want to get tore up by the oak brush like I did earlier. But it's freaking hot, man. It's real hot. And luckily, I mean, it's behind a cloud now, but with it not being behind the cloud, I cannot see a damn thing because of just the glare of the sun. It's a tad bit rough. A tad bit rough. And and here comes the sun again. Haven't seen anything move yet. And I mean, that's not saying that there's not a bear down there on that gut pile. There's a good chance that there is. I just can't see it. And I'm not gonna really walk down there without knowing. Just to turn around to have to walk back up this crap that's in front of me. So, I don't know. There could be a bear down there. There could not be. There's definitely some crows on it, though. But, yeah. That stupid goddamn sun's playing peekaboo with the fucking cloud. And it's starting to piss me off. It goes behind the cloud and then a few seconds later comes back out, goes back behind, comes back out, goes back behind. It's killer, man. Absolute killer. It just now turned 5:50. It was 5:47 a minute ago, but so we're going to sit here for a bit and then we might go down low for a bit before sunset and before, dark, but I don't know yet. It depends on what we see here in the next hour or so, because if we go down low, we'll probably be leaving here around 6:50. Go down low for the last 30 minutes or so. Bad thing is, I was telling that guy earlier, was this morning I was half tempted to come all the way up here instead of down low where we were sitting in the blind this morning. And if we would have, we most definitely would have seen that bear. I don't know if we would have ever got a shot at that bear, but we definitely would have been able to put a stock on that bear. So that's the only annoying part. I'm happy for the guy. He's a cool guy. He felt bad. He thought he ruined my hunt, but nope. What the hell was that? Oh, truck crossing the cattle guard. Sound like another gunshot, but nope. There's a truck down there leaving the old church property. But no, the guy was a very respectable guy. I said he felt so bad. He thought he had ruined my hunt from down low, but he didn't in any way. And I know his kiddo was beyond stoked for him. So, and that's probably the coolest thing is just bringing your kid out and, you know, getting them into hunting and watching how excited they get when their mom or dad harvests an animal. Good memory. It's a good memory. So I'm going to continue classing, and I will talk with you guys in a bit. So yeah, we might be leaving up top a little bit earlier than expected. I don't know if you guys can tell from behind me, but those clouds are heading my way and they're getting darker and darker. I watched them form and everything, so, but yeah, they're heading our way. So we might head down low here shortly. It's 6:13 now, but I don't know. Depends on how much closer those clouds get. They're already basically right above me, so probably give it a few more minutes and make a call whether or not we go down low or not. So also this power line behind me is just a fucking buzzing really bad. That is all I've been hearing the entire time I've been sitting here, is that power line. Just stupid annoying. But yeah, we might just head down low here in a few minutes. I'll let you guys know though. So I'm making the call. The clouds did get a lot darker in just a matter of minutes. So we're gonna pack all this stuff up and well, not really a whole lot of stuff. It's literally just a tripod and my back, but get this stuff all put away and ease our way down to the bottom. See if we can't spot anything driving down. But yeah, I'm calling it and just saying screw it and going down to the bottom. I don't want to be on this mountain when it starts to downpour. So the road is already rough as it is, and with it being wet, it's gonna be 10 times worse. So even if there is a bear around us or something like that, I mean, well, anyways, between now and the time we get to the car, if we see a bear, then it's a different story. But if we get all the way to the bottom and we see a bear all the way up here, we're not coming back up top. So today's Sunday the 7th. This will probably be my last day coming out until the following weekend, this next weekend. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. I might come out tomorrow, but I'm probably not going to come up here. Might just stay kind of local and go around town somewhere. I don't know yet, but we're gonna, first off, actually, matter of fact, before we start walking, get this thrown on our back and start making our way back to the car. And guys here shortly. As I'm sitting here bouncing down this bumpy ass road, I was sitting there thinking about it. Last night there were freaking deer everywhere. Tonight I haven't seen a deer once. So either one, there's just no deer in the area, and there's bears in the area. Two, there's just nothing in the area. I don't know. All I know is I haven't seen a single deer. And right around this time last night is when I was seeing a crap ton of deer. So, I don't know. It's a little weird. I'm gonna make myself feel better and just say that there's bears in the area. Instead of that there's nothing in the area. But yeah, there's bears in the area. They're just playing hide and go seek. You know, they don't want to come out. So that's what that's the excuse I'm going to use. Sounds good. I'm using it. All right, guys. So we're down on the bottom where my brother had shot a bear years ago, where my stepdad and my brother seen a bear opening day. We got roughly 20 minutes left of daylight, give or take. So we're going to sit here for a bit. Bad thing is, it's thundering and lightning like a mother over there, pretty much right behind the camera. So and bad thing about this spot is we're right off the road, the main road. So we're gonna stay here for a bit and see if we can see anything. Talk to you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so we got about 10 minutes left. If this was rifle, would be a different story. I would stay longer until it was completely dark, where I couldn't see anymore. But with it being archery, you know, I don't want to take the risk of making a bad shot and wounding it, all that. So I've been kind of calling it a day right before sunset, or basically right at sunset. So we did still see a bear today. That marks 8 bears that we've seen since, let's see, we went out Tuesday, so opening day, we've seen 4 bears. The one that morning, the 2 twins with my buddy, and then one as we were leaving on private. Wednesday, we seen 1 bear? 2 bears. 1 bear, I believe. That morning with my brother. That would be 5. Trying to think. Five. Seen 2 bears yesterday and 1 bear today. Couldn't remember. I didn't come out Thursday or Friday, so either way, there's some good numbers for coming out for 4 days. Regardless, I'm gonna start taking, you know, stuff off. I'm gonna start, yeah, like taking stuff off, taking stuff out of my pockets, putting stuff back in the pack, everything like that, and call it a day. I mean, it kind of bums me out that we didn't get that bear, or even weren't able to even stalk that bear that guy killed. Because I mean, if we would have went up top this morning instead of staying down low, like I chose to, there was 100% chance that we would have been able, or we would have seen that bear top out and would have been able to put a stock on it. I don't know if we would have been able to get close enough to fling an arrow at it, but we definitely would have been able to put a stock on it. But I ain't too mad, you know. He didn't blow my hunt in any way, and I'm more than happy for him. You know, it was his first bear. It's a very beautiful, mature sow. So, and like I said, him having his 5-year-old to 6-year-old with him, you know, I know he was beyond stoked. So, I'm more than happy for that guy. By all means, you know, I ain't upset even a little bit. He didn't blow my hunt in any way. It was just, you know, I chose to stay down low. He chose to go up top, and it worked out for him, you know. Didn't work out for us, but worked out for some, you know, him. And it's a very respectable guy, so either way, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.